It's the And the White Guy Show with Bruce Williams, but not Terry Ree. Harry's Roland Sack and his orchestra, the Dick Dancer Dancers. And now, from their high-res studios in La Hermitage, here's that white guy, Bruce Williams.
They say we're old and we don't know. Won't find out until somebody phones. I guess that's true. We don't have a pot. But of all the things we've got, I know we're not COVID. We don't got COVID. We don't got COVID. I don't know how the rest of it goes. We're Sonny and Sharon. That's what we are. And tonight we have special guests.
Yes.
Jim Gutzman is on the show tonight. Where's our applause? There it is. And from Cowboy Radio, which serves all of western South Dakota in the hot spotlight, Kevin Phillips is on the show. Yay. And we are going to cover most of our bases here tonight. I've got a little tea in my Opry cup. I've got some cookies.
I got nothing.
I got cookies.
I got nothing. I was going to bring some adult beverage.
Beverage.
I was going to bring an adult beverage, and I didn't.
You didn't do it. And I've got my Yeti, my leaky Yeti. I don't know if you're supposed to put this part of the Yeti into the dishwasher and stuff, but I've been doing that, and it is leaking like a sieve. It's like a Yeti with the worst urinary tract infection that you've ever seen.
You got a shrinky Yeti there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, careful, you'll dribble from your Yeti.
Well, that's just water. That's just water.
Good. Okay.
No, it's no alcohol in there.
And I know the Vikings are playing.
The Vikings are playing.
It's
Kevin,
just pure coincidence that I'm wearing the Viking hat.
Kind of a Viking hat. It's kind of a throwback to the bison attack in the state park in South Dakota. The young.
I am not going to be attacking anybody.
The young biker chick that was saved by a nearby photographer, and we hope she's doing well. We hope there's no COVID in that region. And we hope the bison is doing well. We hope all of the bison are COVID-free, too, because they tend to have runny noses anyway. And you want to stay away from them, And that's what we're supposed to do during the holidays. We're supposed to stay away from our family. We're supposed to stay away from our friends. We're supposed to stay away from work. So
I thought you were going to say bison.
We're supposed to stay away from bison, and we're supposed to not go to the grocery store and buy tons of toilet paper because there's a shortage now. There's a shortage of toilet paper again.
Wow,
it's flying off the shelves. And I just read an article today. What did people do before toilet paper? What did they use before toilet paper came in? Toilet paper was first used by the Chinese, because they're the ones that invented paper. Oh, did you know that?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Did they use rice paper? I don't know. What kind of...
I think that was one of their first paper experiments.
I'm going to guess
with rice.
That people use some kind of fabric that they could wash.
You are correct. Rich people would use like wool.
Ew.
Yeah.
That's scratchy.
Well, there are various forms of wool. Some is very soft.
Some Angora.
Angora. Yeah, real rich people would use Angora and then rewash it, hopefully. And all kinds of things. Leaves, of course. The poor people would use.
But those are disposable.
Would use leaves and.
Yes. That's recyclable.
Right. But we're not going to linger on that because
no. I was also going to say that my hat is in acknowledgement of the Norse Coast Fest, which we did not go to this year because it was canceled this year due to the COVID-19.
Yes.
The North Coast Fest in Minot, North Dakota, where we met 20 years ago.
Yes.
Scandinavian Festival. And normally I would have been wearing this hat, being a robot at the North Coast Fest. And it didn't happen this year, so I had to wear it somewhere.
And 2021 will be bigger and better than ever, so we wish them the best. We wish all of you the best, and we'll be celebrating our 20th anniversary in May.
Yeah, we got married real fast.
Yeah.
We just like, hi, how are you?
We had to.
Let's get married.
I knocked her up 3-4 times before she finally relented. No, that didn't happen.
No, but it was quick.
Yeah.
It was like, we knew right away. We knew. Let's not waste time.
Yeah.
So.
I knew it was you all along.
Yeah.
And
where you been?
Where you been? I look for you forever and a day. I can hear Kathy Mattea singing that, a beautiful song that was written by her husband, John Vesner. That's a great, great classic song. And you can hear that probably on Kevin's radio show on the Cowboy. Yeah.
Radio.
Cowboy Radio plays all the great hits and the newer hits and some of the older hits. And Kevin himself is a great, great parodist. He does a lot of song parodies, and he's tremendous for that. Maybe he'll have one for us later on in the show. But let's welcome our first guest.
Yes.
And he's a regular here on the
White
Guy Show.
At once.
Okay, she's got to do two things at once to bring him in. Let's bring in Jim Gutzman. And there he is.
Let's do this. Yay. Well, that's not what I meant to do.
Okay.
What did I say? I do this like 12 times until I get it right?
Yeah. And he's still muted. He's still muted.
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry, Jim. Yeah. Hi. No,
Hi,
we
Jim.
can hear you.
Hear me now?
I have to do 3 things at once. I'm sorry.
Yes.
And
all right.
Very good.
Still trying
Wonderful.
to hear.
There we go.
That's what I was trying to do.
There we go.
That feels better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Now, one of the main reasons we're bringing you on this week is for your humor, of course. But you have something really, really rare to share with us, and that is your COVID journey.
Yes, Jim Gutzman had the COVID, you guys.
He had the COVID-19.
He did. He had it for real.
He tested positive for it, and we want to hear what your symptoms were, how you got through it, and maybe some of the residual effects.
And who else did you give it to?
Oh, that's a good question.
Well, no, quite frankly, once I became aware of the symptoms, which I'll share with you briefly, came out of the garage, walked into the house, feeling fairly good. All of a sudden, it was like a little buzzing all over my body. And then I heard, "Attention, forward, march!" And it went through. I mean, it was immediate. My direction was directly to the bed, and I slept 16 hours a day for 3 days. I mean, just up and right back down. Never lost my appetite. Never had the fever.
Mm-hmm.
Very fortunate there, but incredible fatigue, and definitely knew that there was something going on. It was a flu-like feeling. So my symptoms were mild compared to some. And some people just have a slight headache. But, it was about 10 days, before I could really say, I'm feeling, I'm starting to get some energy. And, one couple side effects, I do have this uncanny desire for rice wine. And I now speak fluent Mandarin.
Whoa, really now?
Yeah. So, you try to pick up on the good things that came out of it.
Wuhan. Yeah.
Yes, Wuhan.
Wuhan.
Well, there's always a bright side, isn't there?
And what?
Patty took care of me, Patty. I got homemade soups. She was there to make sure I was fine. And all of a sudden, I noticed every night she was drinking about a fifth of scotch. She doesn't drink normally. I said, what are you doing? She goes, if I get COVID, it's going to get the worst hangover it ever had.
There you go. And she never did.
Some spunk. Yeah.
Yeah, some spunk. Yeah, she's got spunk. That's right.
Spunky.
Yeah, and she never did have any symptoms at all.
Nope, and she tested negative.
Yeah.
She had a test about I got my test. She probably got tested about 5 days later.
Okay. And is she still with you? She hasn't left.
No, she wandered away about an hour ago. I haven't seen her. No, she's feeling pretty good. I mean, we haven't seen any residuals. So can you live with COVID and not get it? Isn't that amazing?
That is amazing.
But yet we go to places and we have to, social distance because we don't want to have it. So I don't know.
Yeah, but you got it from someone.
Yeah, you must have some antibodies now.
That's what I'm thinking. Yep. And I'm for anybody interested, they're going for a pretty good buck.
Another one of investment opportunities. Yes.
Exactly. No, frankly, I'm going to take this one solo.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's my antibodies,
Yeah.
I'll put my face on the bottom. Yeah. So I'm going to have those up before Christmas.
Good.
Right. Yeah. But speaking of Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah.
That's coming up. And I just wondered if you might want to think about something with all the political things that have gone on recently. And, some of the people that don't believe that there's a COVID, some people do believe there's a COVID. Thanksgiving 2020 might be a little strange. Might go a little something like this. Hi, Mary, help yourself to some appetizers on the counter. Mary comes back and says, can't believe you're bringing Mother to this COVID-ridden kitchen. Hey, Bill, how's that cough coming? About the same. A little warm in here, isn't it? Anyone else here have a headache and feel tired? This could happen. And of course, now after you've had all this intermingling, at the very end, what are you going to hear? Make sure you get some of those mashed potatoes and stuffing. Help yourself. I'd like some gravy and whatever olives are left in that bowl. I'll take them. So, it's imperative, Bruce and Sharon, that you wear your masks, use social distance, and above all, wash your hands and feet as often as possible.
Your feet. Yeah.
Yes.
Because it's a new mandate. Yeah, new mandate.
Yeah, a new mandate to wash your feet.
Yeah, it's just in Minnesota. Just because.
Yeah, if you go to get gas now, you wash your feet out of the pump.
Because the Vikings know the agony of defeat. Sorry.
Boy, that came in a little below the belt.
Yeah.
Holy moly. But I think there's maybe some embarrassing times, for people at Thanksgiving this year with all this going on.
Yeah. What's been your most embarrassing moment, Jim?
Pardon me?
What's been your most embarrassing moment in your career?
All right. I'm going to give you a dinner. This is a dinner. I'm out with somebody that's a respected physician, and we were celebrating an investment together, and him and his wife and his daughter and myself were in a booth, and it's in Akron, Ohio. Very nice, very nice. The waiter comes over with the little white towel on his arm, pours the wine, and then in this little booth, got a little candle glowing, and I look over, and Howard is eating. By the way, we had Caesar salad with lobster. So lots of garlic and butter. Remember that.
Okay.
So I look over and Howard's eating and he looks up at me and he smiles and he's got a piece of spinach right on his tooth. So it looks like he's lost a tooth. Well, his daughter and I are sitting across, so we are in immediate hysterics over this. His wife doesn't see it. So they're just looking at us going, what the heck is going on? So I can barely talk. Well, I'm just dry as I can be. And I'm thinking, well, Howard hasn't touched his water. I'll just drink his water, and then I'll get another one for him when the waiter comes. So I just grabbed this water, and I'm drinking it. And as I'm drinking it, I'm thinking, this is some yak piss. I mean, holy fingers. I set it down, and Howard goes into hysterics. And he looks up and he can barely talk and he goes, finger bowl. I've been putting my fingers in there from the lobster.
Oh my God.
In front of other human beings, I chugged somebody's finger bowl.
Oh, yum.
That would qualify for one of the most embarrassing moments in my life.
Ooh, wow.
That's up there. That is up there.
That's got to be up there.
But that's pre-COVID too. I mean, I would drink Sharon's bath water if I thought it could keep me from getting COVID, you know. So.
Okay.
But you may very well be. But we're COVID free up here, so
yeah,
we're feeling good.
You've made an amazing recovery.
What happened?
You've made an amazing recovery.
Oh yeah, I was down to about 104 pounds.
Wow. In 10 days, that's incredible.
What's
back? Yeah, these aren't my.
Have you done any contact tracing to kind of figure out where you might have contracted the disease?
No, Bruce, I'm adopted. So,
okay.
No, you don't. I not like I was flitting about, but people were out now. A while back.
True.
I mean, the restaurants were open inside. Even I did most of it. Did a Culver's drive-through or something, and Patty and I did go out to dinner. Trying to think if we did anything else that we were with a group of 150 over at the casino. I'm sure that was it.
You did not do that. But you said you went to Chanhassen Dinner Theater and saw a musical.
Yes, a great performance, a great group, but everybody was social distanced. We were social distance in our booth, and so we had masks on, and it was a great time, and we came home. But it's hard to track exactly. They say you can get it within 14 days. So you can have a contact, and it can take it 14 days to manifest.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
So it's pretty hard. I call people that I had recently been with and said, "Hey, I tested positive." And then Scott County has put a chip in my neck. I got that going for me.
Jim, you're a gem. You're a gem.
Oh, it's good to see both of you. I hope you have a great Thanksgiving, and as
too.
always, one another, and we're gonna paddle our canoe up here, keep it center stream.
Yeah, exactly, and give Patty our best, and we'll talk to you real soon. I'm glad that you're back better than ever, as President Trump would say. I feel great, better than I've felt since I was born. Yeah.
I don't know if I go that far.
Oh, okay. Love you, brother.
Good. Thank you so much, both of you.
All right.
Yep.
Bye.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.
So that's part of his journey and stuff, and he's an amazing guy. He's got amazing energy and stuff, and I know that he told me that he was just sapped. His energy had no energy, and he was taking 4 hour naps a day, and sleeping 16 hours a day, and so there's a high percentage of recovery from COVID. Sadly, there's a large death rate and stuff, which happens to the elderly.
It's a low percentage because of it's like 99% of people survive, but there are so many cases that 1% is a lot of people. So
this is true.
Just have to be careful.
I just took a sip of my leaky Yeti, and it just went. It's down inside here now. It gives you that cooling feeling on your neck. Yeah.
Yes.
So our next guest.
I can't wait to see Kevin.
Our next guest is from Rapid City, coming to us from Rapid City. Let's welcome Kevin Phillips.
Yeah, love the chapeau.
Score! Score!
I thought if Sharon was wearing her horny hat, I would too. So.
I love that. Thank you.
No, we just got done watching the Vikings lose to the Cowboys.
Oh, I'm
Did
sorry.
did the Cowboys come back?
Yes, they did.
Oh.
Which reminds me to remind you to listen to the Cowboy Radio.
Yes, your show on Cowboy Radio. Yeah.
There, much better.
Yeah. Now we're doing a show together because coming up this coming Saturday, the 28th of November, we'll be doing a show together at the Deadwood Mountain Grand, and
finally.
We will be closing the show for you.
Thank you very much,
Kevin Phillips.
Will you be bringing Terry?
I'm bringing Terry. I have to bring Terry. He's COVID free also, and we're COVID free. But we are flying. We're flying an airplane, and of course, the government has said, "Don't fly during the holidays." Okay, well, we're flying during the holidays because we need the money.
I'm wrapping him in saran wrap.
Yeah.
Before he gets on that plane.
Yeah. I'll be like a.
Huh?
A month and a half ago, I had it.
You had it?
I had the cold. Yeah.
You did?
Tell us
about your journey.
It was nothing. I mean, I got lucky because I had just a little cough, and I put some Vicks in my nose one night. And I couldn't smell it. How do you not smell Vicks?
Wow.
Awesome. But that lasted 3 days, and then I quarantined for a little over 2 weeks, and the CDC says I'm okay, so I'm okay. But I didn't have a problem with chest or breathing or fatigue, nothing.
That's great.
No temperature. I did sleep all day, every day, but that was by choice.
Yeah, that's pretty much what Jim had. He slept all day.
Yeah, but I made time for The Price is Right because it was Halloween week and it was really good. But yeah, I got lucky because I've had friends that have not been so lucky. They've been either sick. I've had friends that have died. But for whatever reason, and with all my underlying issues, I just got lucky.
Yeah.
Although I did write a new parody about a half hour ago, and it's called I Chugged Somebody's Finger Bowl. I can't wait to record it.
I love it.
But I'm looking for, and I'm going to be giving away tickets to the show all this week on the Cowboy Radio. You can win them online if you're viewing from all over the country at thecowboyradio.com.
Okay. We need to
plane ticket not included.
We need to Chiron that up and put that on the screen. Yeah.
You know what? At some point, we've got to talk about doing the switch over to YouTube Live.
Okay.
We are, this is an experiment, but we are, right now we've been doing Facebook Live, and we were going to see how it works doing YouTube Live. So what we want to do is let people know what the actual address to the Williams and Ree YouTube page is. I'm going to put it up here.
Okay.
So if you're not already subscribing to the YouTube channel, that's it. You don't need all the HTTPS, www. You just need youtube.com/C/Williamson-Ree1. You need that number 1 at the end. And it'll take you to their channel, and there's a subscribe button at the top right, I think. And you hit that subscribe button, and then you'll get notifications when they go live.
Wow.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how much time will I be allowed to do before your show?
I don't know. That's completely up to you. You can do an hour and a half if you want. You know, I talked to Mule Deer the other night. He did the Opry here in Nashville Friday and Saturday.
Yes.
And Friday night, he went to do the show. He had an 8:30 call to do his bit, and he showed up a little after 7 to the gate, and they had the temperature machine, and take his temperature on his forehead, and he passed that, and then a guy comes running out of the Opry building and says, "Come on, Mulder, you're on now." And Gary says, "No, I got an 8:30 call." And he said, "No, Riders in the Sky showed up, and Too Slim had a temperature, and they were all in the same car, so they had to turn them away. And somebody else canceled. And Mark Wills has been on stage. He's already done a half hour, and he's stretching." So he entered the building, took out his guitar, and he did 20 minutes. I mean, usually on the stage we get 8 minutes.
Yeah.
So that was a good show for him. And they had
I played golf with,
They had 1,100 people there. They have 1,100 people, and the Opry holds 4,400. So just 25% capacity.
But I did play golf with Too Slim once in Custer. I'm serious.
Yeah.
And he shot his temperature.
I didn't know his name was Fred. He kept missing the ball. Dang it, Fred. Dang it, Fred.
Oh, he was admonishing himself. Dang it, Fred.
Yes, he was.
Well,
we had a good time. And it was about 80-mile-an-hour winds, so that was a pretty typical day for the Black Hills. So.
Yeah.
But what I plan on doing for your show, maybe a couple impressions. Mine are older, but, would you like to hear one?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go with Bill Clinton. It's an impression of Bill Clinton I like to do. It's, "Hi, this here's your former commander-in-chief and future first lady. And I must say, I did have an inappropriate like Kurt Lewinsky, but I did not inhale." And then of course I'll do a song parody or two. I wrote one about the current president, soon to be not so current, and it's a Christmas song.
Oh.
Now, am I allowed to sing it, or do I have to say it?
You can sing it, say it.
Okay. But I mean, right now, I don't want to get you guys in trouble.
No, we're already in trouble.
They'll demonetize us.
You're already in trouble.
No, we've already done a parody already on the show, so go ahead.
Yes, it's great. I enjoyed it. Okay. Come, they call him President Trump. He's done in January, President Trump. His wife Melania is First Lady Trump. As far as first ladies go, she has the best rump. Has the best rump. That's all I got so far.
That's good. And there's truth in it too.
Yeah, that's truth.
Yeah.
That's truth there. Yeah,
anyway,
you're great at those parodies and stuff. I love that.
That's fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've probably done 300 to 400 of them in my little career.
And your show is just chock full of cool stuff like that, That's people need to tune into Kevin Phillips at the Cowboy.
Yeah, we're working on our first year now at KKLS AM and then the Cowboy FM, and it's pure country. It's 80s and 90s country, and then I'll sprinkle in some oldies once in a while, and you'll hear from a lot of country stars.
Yeah,
that tend to call.
Yeah. Boy, it sure got real for us when Joe Diffie, passed.
Oh yeah,
and stuff. That just man.
Well, and our music is scheduled. We schedule our music using one of those computers, and right after he died, I'm scheduled to play "Prop Me Up" beside the jukebox, and I'm gone. And I thought,
oh my God!
But you know what? I think that's what Joe would have liked us to do.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Absolutely. He was that type of guy. He's just a wonderful person, a wonderful human being. Yeah.
And you're going to be on my show this week. When do you want to call me, tomorrow or Tuesday?
Might as well call you tomorrow while it's still fresh in my mind, because I've smoked a lot of weed in my life, and my memory's not what it used to be. My short-term memory is bad, my long-term memory is bad, and my short-term memory is bad.
It's true.
And I'm sure you guys will cover this during your show, but we've legalized marijuana now in South Dakota.
Yes.
There's still a fight about it, but it's kind of ironic because Cheech and Chong just canceled the
That's right, because they were afraid to get to COVID.
Well, I think they were afraid if they couldn't be outlaws with what they bring, they weren't coming. And I've actually been backstage with Williams and Ree and Willie Nelson, and I've survived both events.
Hey,
there you go.
Yeah.
And you were backstage with Cheech and Chong too.
Yes, they were very nice.
Yeah, what did you think of their show? I've never seen their show live. Is it?
They did a lot of their record routines and movie routines, and Cheech was mad because the music bed for Earache My Eye was not working. So he wasn't able to do that, but they were nice. And the show was fun. His Chong's wife, Tommy's wife, did the opening after I did, and then she was filthy. Oh my goodness. She was very naughty, but funny.
And do they do a Q&A?
They're coming back. What's that?
Do they do a Q&A?
No.
No?
They didn't.
I heard that his wife did a question and answer segment in her show about Cheech and Chong.
The more I think about it, they might have.
Okay.
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
You know what? I want to ask Kevin if he will stay with us while we make the switch over to YouTube.
Okay.
Would
I'd
you
be happy to.
Kevin? Would you stay with us?
Do I have to touch anything on my phone?
No, you stay right where you are.
Okay.
And
she's going to make the switch over to YouTube.
We're going to say goodbye to this Facebook audience, and hopefully they'll come with us over to YouTube Live.
And then when you get to YouTube Live, what should you do?
When you get to YouTube, press the subscribe. Yeah, to go to this address, youtube.com/c/Williams and Ree1.
I'm glad it's Williams and Ree 1, because some people think Williams and Ree are number 2.
No, you guys are 1. Williams and Ree 1, and then click.
And nobody's got toilet paper.
So we're gonna do. I'm gonna send you back to the green room.
Wait.
Oh,
wait!
Shout out, Susan Keitlinger's watching. Hi, Susan.
Hey, Susan. Are you there?
And Marcy Swaley's is watching as well.
No, she's
working
it.
I see her there, there.
Yeah.
She's watching it from like 8 feet away. We're social distance. She's 8 feet away from it.
I don't know if there's the other ones there. Okay.
Anyway. All right.
Okay.
We're going over now to YouTube Live.
Okay.
And let's fire up the Wayback Machine, and here we go.
Okay, we're going to run the credits, and then we're going to switch over. We'll see you in a few minutes.
And the White Guy Show. I'm telling you, if white guys could get paid every time that they are on social media, this guy would get $12 a month for life.